Is it possible that what we're all chasing, this thing called happiness, is merely a mirage, wrapped in wealth, titles, and applause? But happiness doesn't follow a formula. It's a quiet choice, rooted deep in the soul. As children, happiness was a candy stick, a game in the backyard, a mother's gentle smile. Then came the joy of gold stars, good grades, the praise of teachers. As adults, we sprint toward wealth and recognition, climbing statues society builds in the fog. The Buddha once taught, attachment breeds sorrow. Attachment breeds fear. Whoever transcends attachment knows neither sorrow nor fear. Modern neuroscience echoes this truth. Our brains don't light up from million-dollar contracts. They spark from presence, from an honest hug, a quiet afternoon, a laugh shared with someone we love. Yes, dopamine can be triggered by caffeine, nicotine, or a handful of pills. They bring fleeting highs, but overuse, it teaches the brain to forget how to be happy on its own. We drink from the sea of stimulation and stay thirsty. The more we chase happiness out there, the more we forget to open the door in here. Success, stimulants, social status, they're external. People chase them like shortcuts to heaven, only to find the air thinner the higher they climb. True happiness isn't a finish line. It's the soft heartbeat when your soul feels seen. And so many walk through life without once asking, where am I really going? Some realize it only when their hair turns silver, that they've lived chasing someone else's version of joy. Others, even at the top, battle anxiety, fear, and loneliness behind every smile. They long for peace, but don't know how to begin. The Taoist sage Zhuangzi wrote, to know contentment is true wealth. To live in harmony with the way, that is peace. Even Nobel-winning psychologist Daniel Kahneman confirmed through decades of research, money increases happiness, but only up to a certain point. Beyond that, more becomes a burden. Hearts grow heavy with expectations. Some earn millions a year, but are afraid to turn off their phones at night. One message could break everything. They take luxury vacations, but their minds remain at the office. They eat gourmet meals, but their stomachs churn with stress. Turns out, happiness isn't about how much. It's about knowing when enough is enough. Someone can sit atop a mountain of money and still feel cold inside. Another, with just a cup of tea and a quiet sky, smiles like they're holding the whole universe. Fame isn't wrong, but if it's built on bottomless desire, it's a castle made of sand. The one who knows enough fears neither lack nor loss. Not boastful, not loud, but steady, like a mountain. They don't need to touch the clouds to see the sky. An old Zen saying goes, live simply in the world and let peace follow you like a shadow. True contentment is being untouched by chaos, like a breeze through a bamboo grove. There are those who give, not because they have too much, but because their hearts ache with what they've seen. They earned wealth too easily, rose too fast, but peace, that eludes them still. And then there are others, with nothing in their hands, yet they walk as though they have everything. Calm, kind, rooted like a fresh spring in the forest. They don't need pain to teach them. Don't wait for regret to wake them. The light within them has been shining for a very long time. As the Dhammapada says, greater than conquering thousands in battle is conquering oneself. The awakened don't just overcome greed, they see it coming like a whisper and let it go before it grows. Some live chasing pleasure at the cost of their conscience. They shine on the outside, but inside, their sky is torn. They eat well, wear the finest, laugh out loud, but fear the sound of their own sighs in the dark. Because morality isn't a list of rules. It's a mirror reflecting who we are, a compass waiting to be held. Zhuangzi wrote, when the mind is calm, all things fall into place. The honest don't search for peace. They are peace. Their presence is the beginning of stillness. Both the lost and the awakened seek happiness, but their paths differ. One gathers, hoards, plans. The other lets life flow. One holds the world in their chest and can barely breathe. The other holds a single autumn leaf and hears the wind singing through their heart. The ancients said, when desire falls away, even the world grows still. The one who stops chasing is the only one who's truly free. So in the end, what is life really for? To be admired, then forgotten? To collect moments, then die? No. Life is for returning to ourselves, to that still, soft place inside where we are finally whole, where ambition fades and only kindness remains, like morning dew on a late-season leaf. When the heart is quiet, the mind is clear, and that is happiness. The kind people spend lifetimes seeking in places far, far away. To live is to see without clinging, to love without owning, to be present without proving, like a flower blooming with no audience, like a breeze blowing, needing no applause. Buddhist teachings say, all things arise from causes and conditions, and so they pass. The one who understands this no longer blames the world or clings to pain, because they know nothing ever really belonged to us. So why hold so tight? Why panic when it changes? And maybe life isn't about searching, but about shedding, not gaining more, but releasing what clouds the light within, until what's left is light and stillness. Light as a cloud, wide as the sky. And in that moment, we see happiness was always there, right inside the house we once walked through without noticing. Don't say spring is over because the flowers have fallen. Look again. A single blossom bloomed last night in the front yard. Maybe spring never left. Maybe we just needed to be still enough to see it.